Hello there. The reason I'm making this video is because this video needs to be highlighted because of a certain reason and a certain reason why. As you can probably clearly tell by the video, Deon Scott is officially banned for life in the WWSCOC for comments that he made about Dillon Young's mother. The comments that I will not get involved in. However, what I can say is that the comments were that horrific, that bad and insulting to Dillon Young, that I had no choice, as myself and as part of the WWSCOC, especially when Deon's in my series, to permanently ban him for the comments that he's made. Now, I have not been into Deon Scott. I know he does a lot of bullshit things, but this one took the cake, and I had to take action. I had to take action because, let's face it, Deon is getting a pain in the ass for the NL community. The fact that he cannot spell, he cannot stand for himself. The fact that he's 12 years old and thinks he's greater than everyone else in the NL community, when clearly he's not. The fact that people such as myself, Sean Henley, Charles Jackson, Joseph Lombard, Kevin Rabanel, Trent Dunham, all these other NL guys are more popular and much more entertaining and don't go around insulting people. They don't go around like saying, "Oh, you don't like, oh, your mum's and all that shit." Like that was insulting. That's insulting to a T. And the fact that Deon Scott was able to say that to Dillon Young about his mother who had passed away around Christmas time, 2012, which really sucked for him, and the fact that we in the NL community was there to back him up and support him and get him through a tough time. That's how good of a friend we are to. That's how good of a friend we were to Dillon. And then when Deon Scott then said that to him just recently, that then took the cake. As I had to put my hands up and go, right, that's it, Deon, you are out of the WWSCOC. You're out of the Valvoline Classic Cup Series. You're out of the WWSCOC. You are banned for life. You will never get back in. And also, one of the funny things is if he tries seeing this video, he can't. Because I've banned him. In fact, I've banned him and blocked him from seeing any of our videos by the WWSCOC, and I've even blocked him on my main YouTube channel, so that way he can't harass me. So if everyone can do a favor, defriend, do whatever you do. Do not contact him whatsoever. Do not even try and attempt to even talk or talk to him or anything. Because what he said to Dillon was it just pisses me off, the fact that there are people like this that go around trolling and saying crap about our friends, about certain events that happen to them, things that are emotionally just crippling, like the loss of a family member. For Dillon, losing his mother was hard. I mean, I've lost my grandfather and my great grandmother within a space of a year, and that was hard for me. And I've got my dog, and my dog has only got 6 months to live, and I'm struggling with that with the best I can. In fact, Deon's probably, it insults me that Deon probably has never had a family member. The moment when one of his family members dies, let's think about that for a second. If one of Deon's family members died, how would he would feel sad? Yeah. He would in fact be emotionally disjointed because of the fact that one of his family members has passed away, and then he'd feel sad. He'd be in the same situation as Dillon Young, and the fact that he goes off and says insulting things about Dillon's mother is just outright distasteful, disrespectful, disgusting, and the fact that we have to share a planet with certain people like him insults me to a T. That's why I've made this video. And like the video says, we are behind Dillon Young. We're behind Chicago's #1 NR fan. We're behind Dillon Young for this. Because everyone in NR has been is behind his back no matter what. We're behind his back for this scenario. And the Deon Scott thing, it's just another thing to add to the list of stupid moments for him. Dillon, if you're watching this, and I know you will be, man, don't worry. Me, Jess, Nick, here at the WWSCOC, we're behind you, then people like, like everyone on the Facebook and the Twitter, like all the people, we're behind you, dude. No matter, we're behind you for this one. As long as Deon suffers for what he's done and eventually falls off the map, and you, my friend, will have no problem continuing on with what you do best, continuing on with your NR series, continuing on with loving NASCAR, motorsports, your family, your friends. We're behind you, dude. We're behind you all the way. And as long as you keep winning and Deon keeps getting weaker, you, my friend, are the greatest of them all. And I know your mother's looking down at you, proud to have raised such a fine gentleman, such as yourself. So remember, Dillon, we're behind you, and Deon, fuck you, you arrogant, ungrateful little shit-faced cunt. And I can say that because Dillon Young says that word as well. Because fuck you, you do not deserve a YouTube account. In fact, you're probably 12 years old. You're not even supposed to get a YouTube account around your age. You're supposed to wait until, I don't know, maybe around 16, or better yet, when you're 18, when you can view any video you want without age restriction. And in fact, the fact that you're not going to see this video, but your friends will, it's just a testament of just how stupid your idiocracy has become. You're getting worse, kid. Unless you don't change, and unless you stop your trolling, then the only thing I can say to you is, get help, or get fucked. So from me, from the WWSCOC, remember, we're behind Chicago's #1 NR fan. We're behind you, D. We're behind you, D, man. And for everyone else, get behind Dillon Young. And for Deon Scott and his friends, why are you even friends with him? There's a question for you. So from us here at the WWSCOC, support the D-man, support Chicago's #1 NR fan, and above all else, fuck Deon Scott.